Sagittarius. Welcome to RuneScopes by Amanda. That is me. This month, in conjunction with our runes, I will be using in the spirit of the season, the adorable Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. Then, as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of your October reading over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find the link below in the description box. I will be pulling one card from the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, and that will give you your additional wisdom and guidance from Spirit for the month of October. But let's jump in and see, first of all, which rune we want to talk to my Saggies. As always, I just wanted to remind you, if you're new here, to check out the videos for previous months and see if I am connecting with your energy, especially the months that are completely over. Because as I've mentioned before, sometimes an entire reading happens in like the last 2 days of the month. Seriously, I've had it happen more than once, just to me. So yeah, definitely check out those videos. If you find I am connecting with your energy, click the subscribe button, and then my videos will be delivered to your subscription feed each month when I post the new RuneScope. But let's jump into October. Which runes want to talk to Sag? October 2018. There it is. Oh, I had one more pop out. So these are general readings, Sagittarius. What that means is I'm connecting with thousands of people who in some way identify with the sign of Sagittarius. So not all of these messages are going to apply to your specific circumstances. I can only do that in a private reading. So you can check out the video for your rising sign as well if you want to get just messages for you and not all the other Sagittarians out there. That will sometimes give you additional messages or more applicable messages. But yeah, if you would like something, some guidance, if you're dealing with kind of a heavy situation or you got a big decision to make, definitely contact me for a private session. I can tune into just your energy and we'll talk just about you. I do those on Skype. They're $70. Just drop me a line at my email address. It should be here in the video somewhere, but it's also below in that description box, and we can set up your appointment. So the challenge or the focus in October for Saggy. We've got the Two of Imps. That's the tarot card. And the Two of Imps is the Two of Wands in traditional decks. Let me see what's coming through with the rune here. Next to this. Awaz. There's a shift or a change that you are determined to make. You're passionate about it. It could be a person that you are passionately attracted to here, Sagittarius, but you may not be sure if it's more than a physical attraction. The wands always signify, though, birth and new beginnings, though. So this would be the newer person over the older. So if you've been with someone for a while, then this is maybe like a job that you're attracted to or a new career path rather than a person. But some of you, I think you could be with someone and you're wanting to maybe go be with someone else. Some of you, not all of you. Don't freak out. Not all Sagittarians are going to leave their partners to go be with someone else, like I said. But they may be leaving one job for another that they feel more passionate about. This is coming up as your challenge, though. So making this shift or change is, I feel like you're excited and passionate about it, but there may be some, maybe it's just not moving quickly enough for you, the change. Some of you are trying to move. You want to sell a property and move to a different location, or excuse me, Sag, I've been talking a lot, recording a lot of videos here today. You want to move out of one house or one neighborhood and move into another. And it's not happening quickly enough. Maybe you're trying to sell a property and it's just taking too long, or you've sold it, but now you got to wait 30 or 60 days before you can move into your other place. Some of you may kind of be between homes, and that's just a message I'm getting. I'm not really seeing that in the casting and layout here, but it's coming through for somebody. Somebody maybe find themselves between living places and maybe calling your mom, "Can I crash with you?" And she may be like, "No." Or yes, but I'll tell you why I said no here in a minute. So there's some big shift or change that you are passionate about, Sagittarius. You're trying to make it in October. What area of life that is will be different for all of you. This is where you can watch your rising sign. You may get more, you may find out what area of life that is in, or you can always set up a private session and we can narrow this down and help you make the decision or help you figure out how to speed this up. In the present energy, you do have the Page of Ghosts and Canis facing downward, the rune here. So this could be a person, and the present for some of you will be whenever you're watching this video. For others of you, it would be end of September into early October-ish for the present energy. The Page of Ghosts is the Page of Cups. So a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy, or someone who is displaying the traits of the water signs. Pages can sometimes be children or younger people, younger siblings, younger friends, a younger lover. This is somebody offering something to you. They are, sometimes it's a message of apology. Sometimes the pages are just messages. If it's just a message, it would be an emotional message. Sometimes an apology, sometimes an invitation. Sometimes someone offering their heart to you, offering you another option. But it usually is of an emotional nature, Sagittarius. This may be I'm feeling this energy of someone, you've tried to break something off with someone, but you keep going back. You keep going back, or you keep thinking about it. Maybe if you can't, maybe you don't physically keep going back to the relationship, but you just can't stop thinking about this person. This does not have to be romantic at all. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be just, a loved one that you haven't talked to. This could be somebody who passed away. And you can't, you miss them and you can't stop, kind of thinking about them. Some of you may feel like you're getting messages from them, from the beyond. It's Page of Ghosts. It is Halloween. Some of you may be getting messages from a loved one who's crossed over in your dreams, and that is, if you do, it is really divinely inspired. Like, you may be getting a very specific message about this change you're supposed to make, this situation you're supposed to leave, or the new situation you're supposed to go to, the new job, the new relationship, whatever this is. You may be getting a message about this in a dream. Don't freak out. If ghosts kind of freak you out, I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's a face that you recognize. It is a loved one who's crossed over, perhaps recently for some of you. And maybe a mother or mother figure, grandmother, older sister, auntie. It does seem to be a female, maternal energy, though, here, Sagittarius. But yeah, there's someone, it's like you're trying to leave something, you're trying to end something, but you can't, or in the present. You're trying to figure out, or you need more information, and it's like someone's offering you something, you don't know if you can accept it because it would mean closing the door on something else here. Twos or choices, Sag. The help that's going to be available to you in October, let's see if we can get more information and advice. This is where we've got the Empress card in reverse. Here it is in the upright. So as a help to you, this is the Mother card. This is where I was getting that maternal or older feminine energy. With Rido. Something is just not growing anymore. And if you're not to the point where you have noticed that, it could be your position. Maybe it's like, my career is just being stilted in this job. I hate this job. This is not what I want to do. I'm not even on the right path. I don't even enjoy this kind of work. Maybe you just took something for the money. Maybe it's something that started out good and you thought you would have upward mobility for some of you, and there's been like a lack of growth. Maybe the company hasn't been growing at projected rates and now everybody's a little bit worried. For others of you, the help is going to be this older female who has passed. This is someone in spirit, and she is coming to you and saying, this is how you leave. This is how you get out of this. Or just reinforcing what you already know, confirming it for you. It's time for you to move on from this person, from this job, from this living situation, whatever it is. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Clarification of what area of life may come through your rising sign RuneScope. But some of you may be concerned about your mother's health, and this may like cause you to go see her, and you're able to get some good advice from her. Some of you, maybe you haven't been on speaking terms, haven't talked to your mom in a long time. Maybe there's been a disconnect with this in the reverse, and it's going to help you to go see her. It's going to help you to have communication with her. Rido is about travel. It's about actually physically going to visit somebody. It's about sending them a message, talking to them on the phone. Somehow you're communicating with this person. I think you're removing a blockage here, Sagittarius, between yourself and a mother or mother figure. You're removing a block between yourself and upward mobility and new growth in a job by leaving it for something that you're more excited about, for something better. Others of you are leaving a relationship that has just, it's died. And maybe this person is, maybe you've had their children, or you were, they're the mother of your children or a child, but there's nothing else between you. And you are just at the point where you've got to go seek new growth or new beginnings elsewhere. What must be accepted? We do have the 5 of Bats in October. This is the 5 of Swords. In other decks, this is conflict. This is war. This is the winner takes all. And in order to win, you've got to be willing to go all the way. You got to be willing to cut whatever gets down. Cut down whatever gets in your way. And this is leading to a wonderful place, though. So whatever you are, because with the 5 of Swords, it's like you or someone else is actively cutting. They may be cutting with words. They may be cutting you out of their lives. You may be cutting them out of your lives. But it's so the new can begin. It's so you can be victorious. There's been too many cooks in the kitchen. There's been too many people knowing your business. Or that may be coming up in October. Whatever shift or change you're making, somebody may be broadcasting your business or your private business, or talking about you on the internet, or talking about you to other people. And you're just like, you stay out of my business. Or stop spreading our personal business around. This could be your partner for some of you. Some of you have felt opposed by the group, opposed by the family, opposed by your coworkers, opposed by the company. And so you may be taking your revenge in a very real way. And for some of you, your revenge is just to cut that experience off and go your own way, go to a different new place. And a relationship, anything that's ending, though, it does seem like there will be a harsh exchange at some point, or that will be what leads you to decide to quit this job, leave this relationship. because there are wonderful new influences coming in your life. You have a lot of spiritual, again, and divine protection. And for a lot of you, it is this older female energy. A mother who is in spirit, who's passed away, a grandmother who has passed away. You know, for some of you, it's your mother who's living, or a grandmother who is living, but you've been cut off from them for whatever reason. You haven't been speaking to her, or so. But now it seems like that connection is going to help you cut off from a negative connection. So this is going to feel good after the conflict, though, Sagittarius. So don't be afraid of this. Like, just go in with your sword drawn and, like, you know, cut away all the BS, because this is going to end up in this is what you're supposed to do. It's what's supposed to be happening, and it feels right. And for many of you, I feel like, you know, nothing you have done has felt more right than this in a long time. I almost feel like you've forgotten how you used to feel, or who you used to be, or how you used to, you know, this job or this relationship or this situation that you're getting out of has kind of, it's changed you. And you didn't maybe fully realize it until October. So this is a good thing. You are coming back to yourself. You have protection. You have spiritual guidance. And that's going to lead to your victory in overcoming these obstacles, and a new start for you that's going to be a lot more rewarding. I just feel like you've been spinning your wheels here in somewhere in your life, Sagittarius. Not your whole life, but one area of life. But for some of you, maybe it has, like, that one area has bled into others and then affected everything. But the outcome is strength. So perseverance is going to pay off. October may not be the easiest month here, Sagittarius, but it is. And you know, because this is connected to the sign of Leo, maybe this started like end of July, even early August. And it started then, and it's just been continuing. And finally in October, you are making the break. Leaving the job because you got another one. Leaving the relationship because someone else is offering you solace, offering you love. Maybe you didn't have love in the relationship that you were in. Othilla is your outcome. So that is connections to the past. You are strengthening connections from the past. Reconnecting with your roots. Reconnecting with your family for some of you. Reconnecting with friends from a long time ago. Some of you are, getting a new home, purchasing a new home, moving to a new place. And for some of you, maybe it's going to be like a fixer-upper. Some of you, this is your new business. Like, you're quitting a job to start your own business. You're going to move into this house, but you're also going to fix it up, but it's going to take a lot of work. Then you're going to sell it and buy another one. You're starting like a home restoration or flipping business. That's probably only going to be for like one or two of you out there, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of physical strength, a lot of emotional strength in October. But the ultimate reward is reunion, reconnecting with the past, reconnecting with your passion, channeling your creativity into a home, into renovations, into creativity. Or starting your own home business. You know, it may not have anything to do with fixing up homes, but you're going to be working from home. Interesting reading. Interesting October, Sagittarius. There's certainly a lot happening. Big shifts and changes. Again, though, ultimately, it's leading you to follow your passion. I feel like you just needed a little push. And it seems to be coming, again, from a maternal or older female figure related to you. And for many of you, it's someone in spirit, but you're going to have a dream. It's going to seem real, and that's because it is. It's a visitation. They're visiting you in your dreams, or you're just going to go talk to, your mom or your grandma or your auntie or an older sister that you haven't spoken to, and you're going to tell them what's going on, and they're going to give you some invaluable advice. And it is coming from a place of love, and it is coming from a place of concern for you. Like, how can we get you to, they want to see you happy again, this person. They want to see you happy. They just want you to be happy. And I think they're going to be able to see that you're not, something's wrong. What can we do to get you in the right job, to get you, help you get on the right path for you, so that you're going to feel like you're actually finally traveling with the wind, not against it. But like I said, meet me over on Vimeo now. I'm going to shuffle the Halloween Oracle. Want to see what further clues and wisdom we can get about the month of October and how best you can handle that. So the link is below. I will see you over on Vimeo, and I'll see you back here next month. Have a wonderful Halloween, Sagittarius.